Yeah, let me get on there.
I really need somebody, somebody, somebody. Don't let go. I'm too scared to ever wanna be alone if you're not there. I really need somebody, somebody, somebody.
Mic check up. I think I got everything right this time. Came out to the old school spot and was inspired to do comedy. My grandmother took me to that fucking movie theater. Oh, that's what's up. Did you do some comedy at the theater with us? Oh, that's dope. A couple people had that experience. Actually, I got a friend who he's supposed to be moving back here to Lansing, but he's in Monroe, Michigan. Matter of fact, he called me after the club closed. He called me a few months later to thank me for inspiring him. He went and opened up a spot in Monroe, Michigan. It didn't last long because of the complications with the landlord and the lease and this, that, and the third. Oh, okay, yeah. We had open mic night. It was pretty popular. But he opened up a spot, and then he emailed me to thank me, to tell me, you get a chance. There's some kind of open mic somewhere. Somebody died. There's a funeral somewhere. You can go to jokes at. It's somewhere. It's a mic somewhere. But he opened up a spot. He thanked me for, inspiring him to do it. And Comedy at the Creek is my shit. Comedy at the Creek, I don't know is that in Lansing? But yeah, him and a couple other cats out of Detroit were inspired to keep going because they were coming to the open mics and it's the healing nature stand up can have for a person is very, very awesome. So he relayed that to me, and that made me feel good because that's when it's all said and done, man, that's all we trying to do, man. We trying to inspire folks, make people laugh, feel good, and it didn't turn into fucking rap. We beefing and shit like rappers. I'm a rapper too, 50-year-old rapper, but we beef it. We doing drive-by jokes and shit, and this game is dirty. It's dirty. We got to roll around strapped. Niggas out here stealing jokes, and that happens a lot. That happened to me several times. The joke thieves. A joke thief in our business is like being called a pedophile. It's frowned upon. Only difference is, like, if you steal one of my bits, not only do I have receipts, more than likely, of the moment I started that shit or did that joke, because of how I write, I know what it takes to get a strong joke. He said I'm white and stupid. I know what it takes to develop a joke and then have it in your gun belt to use as a weapon for the audience. Throw them grenades out. Bow. It is a great feeling to know that you developed this joke. It used to be 30 seconds long, and now it's 6 minutes. And now it's your closer. Now you get standing ovations from it because you took the time to develop that joke, to do it over and over and over and over again, whether it bombed or it bombed every time or it hit the first time and you just kept developing. Just for somebody to come along and just take your baby, I'm confronting people. I'm that guy. People are so bold, but I did a gig one time here in Michigan, one night stands or something. I was doing a showcase. That's a story too I'm talking about that happened. But the host did 2 of my jokes in succession before he brought me out. I was like, and there were 2 jokes that went together, that went with a third joke. And I was like, this nigga just did my jokes. And so I'm in the backstage, like contemplating what the, I'm looking at the table. I was like, I hit this nigga in the hip or something. I was just kidding, but I was like, what the fuck is it? Am I being punked? So, I had decided I'm gonna say something real quick, but I ain't gonna get into it because he's going to be bringing me out. So in passing, I was like, hey man, that was my jokes. He was like, really? I was like, so I went out there, did my thing, and then came back and expounded on it. And I'm like, yeah, man, you ever seen me do stand-up? Because I could see one, parallel thinking. Two, and then he did them together. Come on, man. Come on, man. And like when I told him that, that's my joke, I've been doing that joke, he kind of looked at me like, eh? And that's what made me want to punch him in his fucking face. Because he gave me a look that was similar to another. I'm going to tell you about this. One of my jokes that I've been doing and I know it's got to be on here. And this shit is 20 years old. This is my first comedy CD. I had a real thing, whatever, but this is a duplicate of my first comedy CD. And, I had an upside down vibe. It was a long time ago. And I'm pretty sure that joke is on here. I haven't listened to this in 20 years. And I'm interested in listening to it just to see how much material is out there now in regards to other people doing shit. But there's one particular joke that I know for a fact that I did at this particular club, which is Rascals Comedy Club, a long time ago. And I'm pretty sure that joke in this raw stage is on here. And so that's my thing. People can steal from me. Cause first of all, I write personal. I write to the chest. My father was a pimp, and my mother was a Jehovah's Witness. I don't know too many of them motherfuckers out there. So, I try to write like that. So as if you're gonna steal it, good luck. And then there are other things that parallel thinking. People, if they do it on TV first, that rule applies, and you got to not do it. Well, that's an argument too. Because especially if you didn't steal it, and that joke is the bomb, and you do it a different way, same premise, fuck that. But you can tell when somebody stole your shit. You can tell. So I was going to tell you this other cat. He stole this particular joke that I was talking about, and the look that I'm telling you that this MC had on his face was the same look this cat had on his face when he told me he stole my shit. I give him kudos for that. He's still a bitch, not just for that, some other shit he did on the road that I'll never forgive him for. So fuck him and his mama. We move the bullshit forward by participating in the bullshit, and don't want to call it bullshit when we smell the bullshit, even though it smell and tastes like the bullshit. Yeah, let me get on there.